Tests are running for Hillsborough County School Board, because it is a lot of stress on that board.
Well, Pete, for many years I've been involved with education, over 35 years, but my passion for social justice really speaks to me about education. So I am clear that we have a school board in Hillsborough County that will certainly benefit from my skill set. I've worked in the Head Start program for many years. Currently I work for a college where I work with adult learners, but I also have 7 grandchildren that are in the public school system. I am a product of Hillsborough County Public Schools. We can only increase and enhance what we're doing here in this community, and we must. And we talk about things. I feel that being on that board will be an advantage for me to advocate for our families, for our parents, our children, and our community, because we have to do the best we can in Hillsborough County, and I know we can do a better job than we're doing.
And Mr. Curry is in charge of a Chamber of Commerce, in which they advocate for businesses, minority businesses, and what have you. The school system in the past has been properly anointed by having good business practices for minorities. A lot of us are afraid it's going to slip. How do you reassure executives like with the Chamber of Commerce and minority businesses that we'll be able to, they've had a couple of changes that we'll be able to maintain that #1 ranking? Because that is important for our small businesses.
Well, I think to make sure that we continue to include them with the MBE program, also making sure that they be a part of the solution, come to the table partnerships, making sure that they go out on the bid, signing up with the school district as one of the companies or businesses that's a minority business, so that they can be a part of the plan. And some of them probably already do have contracts, but make sure that they continue to renew their contracts, and also do some referrals for other new businesses that are coming into town.
Now, before Corey concludes this interview, I want to ask you, can you give us the top, and we're going to ask all the school board candidates that are here today so you can prepare for it. Can you give us very distinctly and briefly your top 3 issues as you run for a school board? And remember, she is running for Hillsborough County School Board countywide. That's District 6, I believe, right?
District 7.
District 7. What's your top 3 priorities?
Right now, because we're serving over 200,000 children in Hillsborough County, and it's overcrowding in some areas, I would like to see accountability is my #1 thing. For accountability, not only just for the superintendent, but for the teachers, for the support staff, as well as the children and the parents. Everybody has a role to play in that, so I want to see us do a better job with engaging folks in that process for accountability. My second one would be technology and education, because I want us to find a way to really be all inclusive about technology, because our kids all have these smartphones. They're very techy, but are we really doing those skills in the school so it will be in an academic setting? So we can do reading apps, we can do math apps, we can do things that will enhance their skill set. So I'd like to see us with that, because currently in Hillsborough County, our technology plan, I think, do a disservice to the children, because we're not utilizing it as much as we possibly can to make sure that they're able to pass the STEM, Common Core, and all the other things that they're doing, the SAT, the ACT. We should be able to prepare them through technology for those tests, so they'll be ready.
And #3.
And my third one is accessibility. Resources. Everybody should have the same resources in Hillsborough County. It should not matter what school what zip code the school is in. All schools should be treated the same, and I'm finding that's not happening. But everybody should have the same access to all the resources. Everybody should have the same resources so that they can have a great educational journey. But a lot of schools go without, and a lot of schools go with more than enough, and some without. So I really would like to see us be equality across the board by having resources that everyone has the same.
Okay, my colleague Corey will end this interview.
I have an interesting question for you. I have friends that are in the entertainment business, and you have lots of children who are disconnected because there's no outlet for them if they're singers, dancers, rappers, there's not really, outside of the structured band and different things like that, there's no outlet for them. How do you feel about incorporating entertainment technology and having the students have an outlet for those different talents?
And Corey, that's a great question, because what I would like for us to do is, especially in high school and middle school, to incorporate some vocational courses that'll look at art. I mean, it's a lot of things that you can set up in the vocational area or technical field, but we don't even have some electives in either the high school or middle school that those kids could look at without leaving their school to go to a vocational school, a vocational technical college as they're called. But I would like for us to put some of those in the regular school setting so that their kids will know there's other options. Also focus on some different careers. So that would be mine.
Sure. And one of the other things as a chamber that we're going to definitely start is an entrepreneurship academy. So I'm going to be trying to work very closely with the school system to make sure we start up an academy in each school, something similar to Shark Tank, where kids will be able to say, here's an idea I have, and how do I get my idea off the ground, and we'll have an outlet for that.
Great. And I think that's a great idea, because kids need career choices. And we got to do a better job in Hillsborough County giving them choices, letting them know about the different careers. So being an entrepreneur is great, because a lot of them have talents that we just don't really empower them the way we should.
Well, Ms. Miller, we thank you very much.
And you heard it first. She's running countywide District 7. Let's give her a hand. Noreen, been known her a long time. Thank you very much. Okay, and as you nibble on some of the food over there and all, this is brought to you by a brand new Chamber of Commerce that we need, made up of millenniums